Cancer, this month holds a lot of mystery and magic for you. We have the opportunity for you to really open up your spiritual side and have strange synchronicities. Here are some of your highlights. We have a real need to focus on your emotional well-being as the full moon is stirring your soul. Also, you really do have a psychic awakening this month, and you get your mojo back. Here's your June astrology. Cancer, this month kicks off with your ruler, the moon, going into a position for you which is all about your emotional well-being. Now you know that the moons have a massive impact on you, obviously far more than any other sign. You feel it when there's a full moon. You're emotional, you're psychic, you're stirred from the depths of your being. And actually, you can look into the future when there's a full moon. Try it. Write down what you see. Anyway, I digress. This full moon is all about your emotional well-being and how much you take care of yourself. Do you look after yourself emotionally? Are you kind to yourself in your mind? Are you too critical of yourself emotionally? This moon wants you to heal, and it wants to transform you to love yourself and know that you are perfectly lovable, adorable, and right as you are. And if you tune into that energy, I think you'll find that there's a lot of shifting coming for your emotions. It might be that you get very emotional on this full moon and you find yourself being quite critical in your mind. But we have control over our thoughts. You should be able to grab those thoughts and transform them and replace any negative thoughts with kind of positive self-speak. Be your own best friend on this full moon and allow yourself to move into a position where you feel powerful and lovable and adorable and the goddess or god that you are. Now after that, we have Venus, the planet of love, shifting signs. And for you, you're going to feel much more grounded. You're moving into a position where, hopefully, fingers crossed, you actually feel very safe and very loved in the universe, and you feel that you've got your feet on the ground. And it's also great for charming people when it comes to your career. People are just kind of drawn to you because you're giving off the good vibes and the positive vibrations. And hopefully, doing some healing with that moon is going to help that as well, giving you a double whammy of charm and fabulousness. Now we have Neptune going retrograde, going backwards, and there may be a part of you that's thinking about how in the past you wanted to travel or explore things or discover things or, be more eccentric in the world. And Neptune's showing you how to practically do that. Neptune retrograde is not necessarily bad news. In fact, it can make us realistic enough to actually achieve our dreams. So are there any dreams that are left undone? If so, how can you go about bringing some of your desires into reality? There's a Sun and Mars exact conjunction on the 13th. And actually, it's at that point that your intuition and your psychic ability is on a real high. You are just, knowing things on a soul level. But do be careful, because that energy can be a bit tricky because it's very nebulous. It's got no boundaries. And it may be that you pick up something that's absolutely correct, but then us being humans, our imagination, our mind, our fears can take that nugget of wisdom and run with the ball and create, paranoia. So keep it all grounded. Don't lose your temper. Passionately go after your dreams. Passionately be creative. But if, double check your facts, treble check your facts. I mean, the good news is that Mercury, the planet of communication, is going direct in that energy. So in some ways, you're much clearer about what you want to deliver. And if you're in the psychic field or you're in a field where you have to use your intuition, then wow, you're going to be amazing this month. We have a new moon also on the 16th in that energy. Now, I love new moons. It's all about letting go of an old cycle, shifting our vibration and moving to the next level. And in a way, it's all about, a lot of this month is about your evolution of spirit, the evolution of your ability to tune in. And you may even be thinking about, why am I here? What's it all about? And get real answers. You'll suddenly go, wow, my life is starting to make sense. I know which direction I want to go in. You may find yourself meeting extraordinary people that touch your soul and bumping into people that you may even feel that you've got a past life connection with. Very, very exciting. And one of the big lessons of this month is Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, is returning to a place that he was for 2.5 years. And he's going back there for the next 3 months. Now, for those 2.5 years, there was some very, very strong lessons to be learned. And actually, he's quite restricting, old Saturn. And your lessons were about freedom and creativity and romance and soulmates. So there may have been restriction in that. There may have been something going on for you that was quite a difficult journey or a difficult lesson. And you may kind of re-experience that in some way, or have some kind of memory of that, or something's coming up for you in that area. The great thing about Saturn is if you've done the hard work, you've done the homework, you've shifted your energy, you've learnt the lesson, then you get a massive reward. So fingers crossed that you did. But if not, get it done, sort it out, deal with that energy in the next 3 months. And then, good news, on the 21st, we have the Sun going into your sign. And it's the beginning of your time. It's the beginning of a journey where you feel okay in the world, and you feel that you can reestablish yourself, and you feel that you can express your individuality, and your batteries are recharged, and you feel, full of fizz and vigor, because Mars is also going into your sign at the end of the month. So there's a sense of power within you, and then anything is possible. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, it would be great if you could subscribe to my channel or share. And also, if you want more written and in-depth free astrology and films, go to my website horoscope.co.uk.